The most important point, once we did everything as discussed in the previous slide, now the challenging part is how to integrate motility into the corporate setup. The environmental social governance factor are no longer peripheral concern for the business investor, regulators and consumers are demanding transparency and action on these issues. A crucial step in effective ESG reporting is the concept of materiality that ensures sustainability issues are not just a peripheral concern but are central to the company's operation and future planning. This integration is crucial across the three main areas: strategic planning, risk management, and performance tracking. We shall discuss one by one. The first is strategic planning. The first step in integrating materiality is to ensure that the material ESG issues are embedded with the organization's overall business strategy and decision making process. This involves identifying ESG issues that are material to the business through a materiality assessment which engage both internal and external stakeholders to determine the ESG topic and the highest concern and relevance to the company's operation. Once identified, these issues should be woven into the corporate strategy, aligning them with the company's vision, goals, and objectives. This alignment ensures that the company's approach to the sustainability is proactive and integrated rather than reactive and siloed. Material ESG issues should be integrated into the organization's overall business strategy and decision making process. This ensures that the sustainability considerations are at the forefront of the strategic planning and resource allocation decisions. Thus, an organization should align the material ESG issue with their vision, mission, and values. Incorporate material topics into the strategic objectives and goals. Develop action plan and initiative to address material issue. Allocate resources, that is financial, human and technological, to support these initiatives. By integrating materiality into the strategic planning, organization can proactively address prevalent sustainable challenges, capitalize on emerging opportunities and create long-term value for stakeholders. The next is related to the risk management that incorporate material ESG risk into the organization enterprises. Risk management ERM framework is next critical step. This means that the ESG risks are treated with same rigor as traditional financial or operational risk. Companies must conduct ESG materiality assessment and analyze external mega trend to prioritize risk effectively. By doing so, they can develop mitigation strategies that are responsive to the most pressing ESG concern. This integration also involves setting up governance structures for efficient risk management which support the effectiveness of ESG risk integration into ERM process. Thus, the organization should conduct comprehensive risk assessment to identify material ESG risk. Evaluate potential impact of these risks on the organization operational reputation and the financial performance. Develop risk mitigation strategy and contingency plan to address the material risk. Monitor and review the effective of risk mitigation efforts regularly. By integrating material ESG risk into the risk management process, the organization can proactively identify and addresses potential vulnerability, minimizing negative impact and enhancing resilience. The last is related to the performance tracking. Performance tracking, developing key performance indicator, that is KPI, to monitor the organization process in addressing material ESG topic is essential for performance tracking. These KPIs should be based on the ESG reporting standard, rating methodologies, and peer benchmark, ensuring they are relevant, measurable, and comparable. The KPI should reflect the company's performance against its ESG objective and target, providing a clear picture of progress areas for improvement. They should be designed collaboratively with a different stakeholder within the organization such as finance, operations, supply chain, and human resource to ensure comprehensive and focused set of indicators. Thus, the organization should establish a specific measurable and time-bound target for material ESG topic. Identify relevant KPIs that accurately reflect the progress towards these targets. Implement robust data collection and monitoring system to track KPI performance. Regularly review and report on KPI performance to the stakeholders. Use KPI performance data to inform decision making and continuous improvement efforts. By tracking performance against the material ESG topics, organizations can demonstrate their commitment to sustainability, measure the effectiveness of their initiative, and identify areas for further improvement. It should be remembered and make it as a right hand business thumb rule. The integration of materiality into ESG strategic planning, risk management, and performance tracking is not just about the compliance or reputation management. It's about creating a long term value resilience. Companies that effectively integrate materiality into BRSR sustainability reporting are better positioned to anticipate and respond to the sustainability challenges and opportunities. They can also provide more transparent and meaningful reporting to stakeholders, which is increasingly demanded by the investor, regulators, and consumer alike.